You know that the whip got 2 doors. Wild card better than my verse like Uno. My neck froze like Pluto. Beat a nigga ass like sumo. Got a bad bitch, need 2 more. Free champagne in the limo. She got her head out the window.
What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to get any version of Rust. So if you ever wanted to play like an old version of Rust, like 2018 and so forth, I'm either going to make another video on showing you how to make a dedicated server. What is that? Okay. But this is how you get any version of Rust. So what you want to do is you want to look in the description and you'll see download dpot, and you want to copy that. Don't copy the other numbers because we need to find the version that we're using. But first you want to copy Steam, navigate nav console, so you want to paste that and you want to click open Steam, and it's going to bring you to the Rust console. And the reason why I have all of this and stuff is because I had it opened already before. But so you want to download a version of Rust. So you want to go to Rust Dev blog, and you want to click the first link. And then what you want to do, you want to find the version of Rust you want to download. So okay, my internet, bear with me, my internet's fucking being slow right now, so it might take a minute for everything to load. But you want to find any version of Rust you want. So for I'm gonna download devlog 182. So you're gonna download devlog 182. Alright, so and by the way, you're going to have Rust on Steam. So you have to have a purchase version of Rust on Steam. And keep in mind, my computer is not like the best PC, so it's actually a laptop, and I can run Rust fine on like low graphics settings, low resolution, and stuff like that. But anyways, you find the version of Rust you want, and then you wanna go to the description, and these numbers right here, those are the ones you want to find right here. So 152495 right here. So you want to click and open that. Like I said, my internet's like very slow, so bear with me. Yeah, so my internet connection or my computer is not the fucking best thing in the fucking world, so. But with the older versions of Rust, I can run them basically in like the highest resolution, highest graphics settings, and I won't have any. So this is basically for like low-end PCs, or if you want like older version of Rust. So you want to hit Control F, and it'll bring up this little tab right here, and you just copy and paste the dev blog you want, and you'll see many of them. But the one you only want is the one that has no stage and debug or release right here to the side. So you want just this ID. So what you do is you first copy this, copy that, paste it in here, and then hit space, and then you want to copy this, and then you want to paste it in here, and then you'll hit enter and it'll start downloading. But I'm not going to do that because I already have a Rust and Rust server on there. So I'm not gonna do it, and also it's gonna take fucking for ages for my internet connection. So this might take some time, even if you have a good connection. But once you download that, it should be like a low megabyte, like 28, 30, just depending on which devlog you're downloading. So you want to go back here. You can cancel that because you're already downloading the one. You want to go back to the description, or you can just copy it on Notepad. Copy that other one and hit and paste it in there and look at see what the last numbers is, not the ID, just the numbers. You're not going to copy the ID unless you want that specific branch, but it's like a 150 something. I don't really remember what the branch was. So you want to find 252495 my bad, and then right here it is. Click and open that. Hit manifest. You're basically going to do the same thing which you've been doing. It's really simple. It's really straightforward on how to get older versions, but some people will be confused. So we're downloading October the 19th, 2017, so 5 years ago. So it'll be this one. Remember, don't download the one that says stage and debug, released, or anything like that. Download the one that doesn't have anything right there. So you'll copy that, you'll paste it in this, and then you'll hit enter, and it'll start downloading. So once it gets done downloading, uh, you'll open up your files. You'll go to your C drive or whatever you have Steam downloaded into. You'll go to 64 or 32, whatever you got. Steams and apps, content. Yeah, content. Yeah, content. But I don't have anything in here because I moved it to another folder so I could download multiple versions of the game and the servers. So it'll look like this. It won't have this one, but it'll have this one, and then you'll have a Steam file. You won't have it like this. You'll only have like a folder that says bundles. And then you'll have a folder that just says CFG, easy anti-cheat, Rust client data, easy and so forth, so forth. So what you want to do, you want to highlight all of them, hit Control C and copy them. You want to go in here to the file that only has bundles, and you want to paste that in, and then it'll look like this. If it asks you to replace any files, do replace the files because I don't think it'll work if you don't. But once it works, so certain versions will have you to run the regular Rust, and then most versions will have you run the Rust client, just depending on which version. So if you go to Rust and you run Rust and you try to connect to like a server or like your dedicated server, and it says easy anti-cheat 1 out of 2 or something like that, easy anti-cheat violation or something like that, you'll go to the other Rust, and then it should work. Uh, if it doesn't work on either one, try to open up Easy Anti-Cheat, run as an administrator, and uninstall it, and then reinstall it, and then it should be working. So yeah, I'll show you whenever I get into the Rust client. So what I did was I ran the regular Rust client, this client. You can also run this, and I don't think it'll have loading. But if you run the regular Rust thing, then it'll load. So yeah, it's not gonna take this long. It's probably just because I'm a recording software and I have a slow internet connection. But yeah, just let it load. it shouldn't be this slow for y'all. So and also I have so many. This is probably like a bad combination, but I have Google Tabs open. I have fucking everything, and I only have like 4 GB of RAM. So yeah, my computer might crash here, but let's hope not. But Rust is a pretty, I mean, big game. The regular Rust, you have to have 16 gigabytes, but I'm still playing. Yeah, here we go. So it's loading into the Rust, the older version of Rust. Oh my gosh, no critical. Come on. I didn't unpause, you did. It's gonna load easy anti-cheat. It's gonna load everything. So right here it is. Alright. So you're basically in to the older version of Rust. Let me see if there's any servers. Yeah, there's one. There's one server you can play on this particular brand. But yeah, if you want me to make a video on how to make your own server, like a dedicated server, uh, with like admin command stuff, so you can spawn in any item or build or whatever you want to do, basically, I'll make a video on that. It's really simple. I haven't really seen a lot of people. And also, by the way, you can have your skins, like any skin. It doesn't matter if it's a newer skin, and you can have it into the older skin. I'll make a video on that as well. Ignore that. That's nothing. That's probably just loading skins. It has because the older version you have to download skins before, unless your game will lag, but from the new one they fixed that, so it just automatically downloads the skins before you get into the server. But I haven't really seen a lot of videos on how to get an older version of Rust or how to get a dedicated server for it, and I basically had to find it out on my own. But I've watched 1 or 2 videos on how to do both, and I just basically use common sense to download these versions. But you can basically get any version that you want. But I love this version, and it's not too because you still have like workbenches, and you still have the basically the new blueprint system. You have scrap and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll see y'all guys in the next video.